Hey again. I just wanted to come and talk about different things that have helped me, and it has to do with narcissistic relationships. Of course, there's no medical diagnosis of these people, it's just their habits and things that they do that make you go, oh, you're using me. You're an energy vampire. Yay, another one. But this is the second relationship that I've tried to get out of, that it's somebody that's just feeding on me and draining me and not letting me focus on sharing stories and things with all of you, so you realize you're not alone, that you can get out of these situations. So anyways, moving on. What has helped me leave the first one that I'm putting back in effect to leave this one is focus on yourself. Do the things you love. I've started drawing again. I've started building my routines again. I'm focusing on work so that my life is more successful and I'm not working on a relationship that's not going anywhere, doesn't serve any purpose, that is holding me back. Um, so every morning I get up and I exercise, because when you look good, you feel good. And not to mention, they look at you and they're like, damn, you look good. And you're like, yeah, I know. Thanks. And then you just go on your way. But another tip is to separate yourself from these people. And I know it's hard. I actually live with the person right now, and we so happen to have an extra bedroom that I've been blessed to get to move to. It has cost me for being able to continually have access to the Wi-Fi and things for myself and my kids, but that's fine. I would rather pay money to be left alone and have a written agreement that says, okay, this is what you get. So if you cross the line one more time, then we can go to court, something like that. But this person has a habit of, when he doesn't get his way, he goes as far as taking our towels out of the bathroom because they belong to him. So, very petty and childish. And these are the things that narcissists will do to you. They will block you from using the internet so you can't communicate with people. They will drain you of your finances. They will bully you and push you around. But just keep going with these little helpful hints, and hopefully you will find your way out of the darkness into the light. Um, Also, another good tip: drink lots of water. Lots and lots of water. You want to detoxify, because these relationships with these people are like heroin. It's a mindset. We've all been raised basically in a toxic household. And so we're used to these behaviors, but not everyone in the world is toxic. So if you can begin to retrain your mind when you think, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that, instead, it's okay, that happened for a reason, and it's kind of letting things go. It's just saying it is what it is. That phrase has saved me so many times. But just believe in yourself, and don't let anything they say or do drop you down a peg, because that's their intention. They're down here, you're working your way up here. This is negative competition, fear, hate, and you're trying to get up here to love and freedom and happiness and enjoyment and um, loving life, where you don't mind going to sleep, and every day you wake up and it's just, oh, it's another day. I've been waiting for the longest time to be Cinderella, like, just the birds bring me my robe and they get me ready for the day. I know it's a fairy tale and a dream, but it's okay to dream. It's actually very good to dream, because that's what will help save you from this situation. Because the thoughts that you have, especially right now during these full moon cycles, this is when you think of what your deepest desires, but then you have to work towards these things. And when you work towards these things, it's not just, oh, I wish I had a pony, and you get a pony. There's actually spiritual work that comes with it. And that is learning your triggers. What sets you from here to here, from here to here, like that? and understanding that the way that you react to every situation is what is affecting you. It's not the person, it's that you're allowing them to do that. And I know that puts a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, but we teach people what we're willing to let them do to us. So the longer you're with somebody and you go through these cycles with them, they begin to go, well, you didn't have a problem before. So that's also where you set boundaries. And if you're around somebody that, like in my situation, they get enjoyment at crossing those boundaries, stomping all over those boundaries, just shredding them to pieces and going, what now? And it's funny because I've realized that a lot of these people will target single mothers, or mainly single mothers because I'm a single mom, but people that are more stuck in a way, that you can't just up and run away and go find a couch to sleep on. You've got to tend to your children, and in my case, my dog as well. So it makes it where a lot of doors don't open for you easily. But as long as you have faith and you start focusing on yourself, you will be surprised at the doors that open for you. People that you would have never thought would help you start showing up. Maybe you win the lottery if you play the lottery. Maybe a new program comes out with the government that you can get assistance that you need. And the hard part is, yes, there are waiting lists, but if you're in a relationship you feel stuck in, you're unhappy, you think about death more than you do about life, start focusing on you. Start focusing on what you can do to become successful for yourself. And even if that's just a matter of health, increase your health. And when you increase one area of your life, you will be amazed that all the other things begin to change as well. So if you're feeling down and out, just smile, pick yourself up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't, or you're going to fail, or you need them, because you don't. The only person you need is yourself. And when you let somebody else captain your ship, you better believe they're going to drive it like they stole it. And when they wreck your life, they just out. So don't let anybody else tell you how to dream. Don't let anybody else tell you what to believe. Don't let anyone else tell you who you are. Because you know what? You know who you are. And if you don't, dig inside and start finding out, because no one else is going to tell you who you are. But the thing is, when you go inside, you have to get rid of those voices, your parents, your teachers, your exes, the narcissists around you. You have to start ignoring everything that they told you you could or would be, and start going, you know what, this is who I am, and be proud of who you are. And just don't stop. Don't hide who you are. If you're loving and giving and kind and thoughtful, and you have that rare gift of empathizing with other people, that you can actually be there for them because you've been there, or you can understand the emotions. Those are powers. Those are gifts that people take as weakness, that they think because we're nice that we're not going to stand up for ourselves. And the thing about being nice is, I'll only be as nice as you're going to let me be. When you start taking advantage of me, you better bet those claws are going to start coming out, and you're going to see a different side of me, because you're not going to drain me or drive me into the ground. You don't have a right. This is my life. I have my own purpose. You have your own purpose. So just understand that if you'll start working on you and pick your battles, that's the hardest part. Pick your battles, because when you do live with somebody who wants you when they want you, or they want to use your money, or they only come around when they're bored and they have no attention, it's very hard to be allowed to draw these boundaries, these lines. But if you will just remind yourself, I don't need to interact with them. I don't need their support, And it's hard because we get these energetic ties. So you have to learn to start pulling back your energy from this person. And actually, I was laying in bed the other night. He had gotten mad and decided to go out to a pool hall. And I was like, whatever, I really don't care. Peace. Do what you got to do. So as I was laying in bed, all I could tell myself was, I pull back my power. And it's that simple. I pull back all my power that I have given so and so, and I transmute it to the universe in love and light. And I send back all of their power to them in love and light. And it was funny when I did that, the situation began to change. There was less power on his side. And I realized in that moment that I give him my power. And when you're in an unequally yoked, energetic relationship, say you're the one that does more, you're more motivated, you're more driven, you have dreams, you have goals, you're raising the kids, you're taking care of the household, you're the vibe, you're the energy. And then you have this one that just kind of rides on your coattail, that's exhausting. That is exhausting to carry around a grown adult who won't do the work for themselves to even live their own life. They don't help with the house. They don't help with the chores. They don't help with the staying alive. So when you get in these situations, just remember, you're not being selfish. You are watching out for you. And that is the greatest form of love you can show yourself. And when you begin to show yourself the greatest form of love, you're starting to tell the universe, I deserve this. I love myself. I know I want more. I know I deserve more. And you'll start seeing people on the street smile at you more, or they compliment you, or they just wave at you, or they look at you like, do I know you? Or you make somebody's day very easily, or just little things, little tidbits. You even find a penny on the ground, heads up, yay, my lucky day. So when you learn to smile at you, and it took me about 2 months to look myself in the mirror every day and say, you know what? I love you. You're awesome. We're going to make it. I will never abandon you again. And myself began to believe it. And when myself believed it, there was so much power in me that I didn't know I was hiding. And when I started that, I would look at myself and I'd I can't look at myself. And then I would get teary-eyed and I felt like I was lying to myself. And it took about 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks to really feel that. And it changed my life. And at that time I was paying for, it's called the Gaia channel, and I still watch it when I have time. But I had learned some different techniques about rewiring your brain from trauma and things like that. So I looked stupid, but for 2 hours a day, 2 minutes, my bad, no one can sit like this for 2 hours. 2 minutes, I would sit in the mirror and just look at myself and be like, I love you, hey girl, I love you. But it's something about holding your arms in the air that will start to activate these nerve endings and these things that have died off from trauma. So honestly, if you'll just try this every day and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I love you, you awesome, and it's going to burn like fire. But you know what? You'll start to raise your feels about yourself. You'll start to raise that vibration, raise those emotions, raise the positivity in your own life. And it's as simple as, when you do this, the person you're with is going to see this, and guess what? They're going to be like, hey, just knock it off. Don't pay any mind to the gaslighting, the breadcrumbing, the hoovering. I love you. I don't know why you're doing this. And they turn the page on you, So don't give in to that. And remember to stay strong and focused on yourself, because if you're not focusing on yourself to live your life and create your best reality, then whose are you? Because if you look at your energy as fuel, you're not going to go siphon the gas out of your car to give to somebody else knowing it's going to leave you stuck. So why would you do this with your energy and your time? Because eventually, when they're not filling their own tank and you can't fill your tank anymore, they're going to wander off and leave you drained, basically for dead. Because when you have no energy, you can't do anything. Batteries for phones die. Why? Because they get used up. And it's the same thing with these relationships that we have. We're energetic beings. It's very known that we're like electricity. We just pass our energy around. You can actually see it when there's something present. But and I don't mean that as you can be like touch somebody and they're like, "Woo, I'm ready to go." It doesn't work like that. But there's certain aspects, and maybe I'll share that another time, different story. But just focus on you, and we're going to make it through this. We all deserve to live a life of fulfillment that is not going to be disrupted by somebody who can't fulfill their own life. And just remember that people that are hurt people. They can't help it. They didn't mature to a level to understand that, oh, I'm hurting you. I'm sorry, let me fix that. No, in their mind, they've always functioned that way, and you're not going to change them. This is a harsh reality I have come to. I even tried to write that into existence, that you could change that. I wrote a book called The No Contact Zone. It's on Amazon. And in my book, I thought, if I write the ending, I'll change the story. I'll change my life. Well, it didn't. It honestly probably brought false hope to anybody that would believe that you can fight these demons in people and you can win and they'll be set free. That's not how it works. You have to fight your battle. I have to fight my battle. They have to fight their battles. And if you're not willing to fight, or you don't even know that you're fighting, then you're wasting your time with these people. They're succumbing to the world that they prefer, such as the one I'm with. He loves to play video games. He loves to be on social media. He loves to put his energy outside of real people, being us in the house. So when you're just emptying your cup, and it's no more back and forth. If you don't fill my cup, get the hell away from me. I don't got anything for you. I'm hiking in the desert with one bottle of water. Go get your own. So just remember to protect yourself, because if not, you're just giving up your life, and you don't even realize what you have inside of you that you're meant to share with the world, that you're meant to show your children, that you're a teacher. That's why you're the elder. And if you're a child, a teenager, a young adult, understand that you're soon to be the leader, and to follow those that will guide you correctly, not the ones that will teach you how to manipulate and rip people off or put people down so you feel better. Don't be that person. We got enough jerks in this world, all right? We need to raise the vibe, just there you want to go, up, 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 up. And then you can rock on. Is that how you do it? No, it's that. Rock on. But just focus on how to make things better instead of focusing on how bad they are. Because you can look all day long and be like, man, life sucks. And guess what? Life's gonna suck. Or you can look at life and be like, I got this. I'm driving. I'm chilling. And guess what? You're gonna get that. So instead of investing in people that are trying to trip you up, that are trying to keep you stuck, that are trying to drag you down, invest in you and find what it is that drives you. Consider a project that you could invest in that would benefit yourself and the world around you to become a better place. And when you serve it from the heart, you're going to start to see that it manifests in the world around you, that all of a sudden you've rewritten a script, and that script is your life. So how do you want to live it? Being drained, depressed, miserable, or shining, flying high, helping others, receiving gifts from the universe because you've served the world with your heart. You have wanted to help your brothers and sisters in energetic unity. You have wanted to see the best for them because you realize that they are you. And when you realize there is a connection between everything, when you're down and out, the world is down and out. When you're shining, the world is shining. So start seeing the connection between everything and just focus on that. And I don't know, you'll find things that work for you and you'll find things that don't. Just try new hobbies, try things that challenge you instead of going, oh, that's easy. Because when you do what's easy, guess what? You're not growing. When you do what's hard and you do the work, you're going to see a change. I can promise you this. I see it for myself. I see it in others that I know that invest the time into the positive thinking, the living from the heart, the interconnection between yourself and something greater than you. When you invest in something that matters, you get back something of worth. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And as always, peace, love, and light. Talk to you later. Bye.